guys, it's your celebrity numerologist Michelle Arbeau for LotteryUSA.com, and I'm here to tell you about November because we're just entering November, and it's one of my favorite months of all time because we have got some giddy up, I guess you could say. It's my favorite month because I do have all the physical numbers on my birth chart, and so I'm very much the one that rolls up my sleeves and gets into the trenches and gets things done rather than thinking too much about it. So this month is really about that. There's a lot of 180 shifts for a lot of the signs. There's a lot of energy that wants you to really see things from a different angle. So there's going to be a lot of unearthing of old issues. There's going to be a lot of dirt churning, a lot of stuff kind of washing to the surface, so to speak, and really dealing with things that aren't really suitable for what is going to be ahead of you. So if you do have a lot of dirt swept under the rug, or if you do have a lot of stuff that you really haven't dealt with, expect it to rear its head. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be in a bad way, because a lot of this also has to do with new beginnings. So it may be that you're seeing things in a different light because you're meant to let it go, and those 180 shifts are meant to really ease that transition into a new period of your life. So there's no better time than November because we have the double digit one. One is the number of new beginnings. It is the pioneer and the trailblazer, and also the number of verbal self-expression. So you've got a lot of energies all compiled into one, but it's all fast-paced, high change energy. So you're definitely going to see a lot of movement, inward and outward both. And it's just going to be fun. I mean, you don't have to look at it from a negative perspective, but do expect it to be super, super fun, super exciting. And I think that, you know, a lot of us are going to feel like it's one of those periods in your life where it's a death and rebirth. You know, when you look back at a certain part of your life and you realize that, wow, that was a different life and a different time. And that's one of those times. So expect this month in particular, and this year in particular. It's not necessarily that every November is like that, but this particular November, because of the fact that the global year energy is really opportunistic based and manifesting in a rapid sequence. So it's all about really achieving your goals and going after things with gusto. And especially the next year's energy that's starting to move in, you're seeing a lot more change energy as well. So it's really moving and shaking, and I can't stress that enough. I mean, I know I've said that weeks prior, but it's really building and it continues to build. So I expect, you know, more of the same, but an amplified version, a little bit different. Like I say, we're talking about more 180 shifts, more really realizing things from a different perspective, letting it go so that we can bring new things in. There's a lot of new beginnings this month in particular. It's very creative energy as well. 11 is the highest creative number. It's the highest spiritual number. So there's a lot of creative expression going on out there as well. Do tune in next week, and I will have another update for you, because as we get into November, it's really going to be vastly different from week to week. So please do tune in again, because what I'm saying this week may not necessarily match up at all with next week's energy. In some instances, yes, but in the overall picture, you're going to miss out if you don't tune in. So please check back with me in 7 days, and I'll have a new video for you on LotteryUSA.com.